Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we're counting down the top 10 best American sitcoms of all time. Get ready to laugh, reminisce, and maybe even cry a little. Looking at you, Friends finale. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content. Alright, let's kick things off with a show that needs no introduction, Friends. This iconic show about 6 friends navigating life, love, and smelly cats in New York City was more than just a sitcom. It was a cultural phenomenon. It captured the essence of the 90s and early 2000s, becoming a staple in households around the world. The hairstyles, the catchphrases, the romances, it was the show that defined a generation. From "we were on a break" to "how you doing," these lines became part of our everyday language. And let's be honest, those characters were everything. From Monica's competitive cleaning to Chandler's sarcastic wit, they were like our own wacky family. Each character brought something unique to the table, making the ensemble cast truly unforgettable. Speaking of wacky, who could forget Phoebe and her unforgettable songs? Smelly Cat, anyone? Her quirky personality and offbeat humor added a special charm to the show. And then there was Joey, the lovable goofball who taught us all the importance of a good nap and a meatball sub. His childlike innocence and endless appetite made him a fan favorite. But Friends wasn't all laughs. It had its share of serious moments too. It tackled real issues with heart and humor, exploring themes of friendship, love, loss, and everything in between. The show managed to balance comedy with poignant storytelling, making us laugh and cry in equal measure. Remember when Ross said the wrong name at the altar? That moment was both hilarious and heartbreaking. Or when Monica and Chandler couldn't get pregnant? Their struggle was portrayed with such sensitivity and depth. Yeah, those moments hit us right in the feels. The show had a way of making us feel deeply connected to the characters and their journeys. But through it all, Friends reminded us that no matter what life throws our way, we're always better together. The bond between the characters was a testament to the power of friendship. And that's why it deserves a top spot on our list. Friends wasn't just a TV show, it was an experience that brought people together and left a lasting legacy. Coming in at number 9 is a show about nothing. That's actually about everything. It's Seinfeld. This show was a masterclass in observational humor, finding comedy in the mundane and relatable absurdities of everyday life. Seinfeld took these relatable experiences and turned them into hilarious episodes that still hold up today. And let's talk about those iconic catchphrases. Yada, 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 no soup for you, and who could forget master of my domain. Seinfeld pushed the boundaries of traditional sitcoms, proving that laughter can be found in the most unexpected places, and that's why it's a true sitcom legend. Coming in at number 8 is a show that took the workplace comedy to a whole new level of awkward hilarity. It's The Office. This mockumentary-style sitcom, set in the mundane world of a paper company, gave us some of the most cringeworthy, yet endearing characters we've ever met. The show brilliantly captured the essence of everyday office life, turning the mundane into the extraordinary. From Michael Scott's inappropriate jokes that often left us cringing and laughing at the same time, and Dwight Schrute's bizarre antics, which included everything from beet farming to intense loyalty to his boss, to Jim Halpert's clever and often elaborate pranks and Pam Beesly's quiet charm and artistic aspirations, The Office captured the humor and absurdity of office life in a way that felt both relatable and ridiculously funny. It made us see our own workplaces in a new, more humorous light. Who could forget Michael's disastrous attempts at being a motivational speaker? His speeches were a mix of misguided enthusiasm and unintentional comedy gold. Or Dwight's bizarre workplace rituals like his obsession with safety drills and his makeshift weapons. And let's not forget the epic romance between Jim and Pam, a slow burn that had us rooting for them every step of the way. Their relationship was a beacon of hope and love in the often chaotic office environment. Their wedding episode remains one of the most memorable moments in TV history. The Office was more than just a workplace comedy. It was a show about the relationships we build with the people we spend most of our waking hours with. It highlighted the importance of camaraderie and friendship in the workplace. It was a show that reminded us that even in the most ordinary of settings, extraordinary connections can be found. The bonds formed in that small office in Scranton were as real and heartfelt as any. It showed us that even in the most ordinary of settings, extraordinary connections can be found. The bonds formed in that small office in Scranton were as real and heartfelt as any. Plus, it gave us a whole new appreciation for the art of the well-placed prank. Jim's pranks on Dwight were legendary, and added a layer of playful rivalry that kept us entertained throughout the series. Number 7, where everybody knows your name, it's Cheers. This beloved sitcom, set in a cozy Boston bar, was a staple of television for 11 seasons, warming our hearts with its relatable characters and heartwarming humor. Cheers was all about the sense of community. It was a place where everyone, from the barflies to the bartenders, felt like family. We loved Sam Malone's charming swagger, Diane Chambers' witty banter, Coach's lovable cluelessness, and Norm Peterson's, well, his ability to always be there, ready for a beer and a Norm from the gang. Cheers understood the power of human connection, especially in a world that can often feel isolating. It was a reminder that sometimes, all we need is a place where everybody knows your name. Number 6, the original queen of comedy, it's I Love Lucy. This groundbreaking sitcom starring the incomparable Lucille Ball was a true pioneer in television history. I Love Lucy was more than just a sitcom. It was a cultural phenomenon that challenged societal norms and paved the way for women in comedy. Lucille Ball's comedic genius and physical comedy were ahead of their time, and her portrayal of the lovable yet slightly mischievous Lucy Ricardo had audiences in stitches week after week. Who could forget Lucy's iconic grape-stomping scene, her chocolate factory fiasco, or her hilarious attempts to break into show business? This show proved that laughter is timeless, and its influence can still be felt in sitcoms today. Number 5, Bazinga, it's The Big Bang Theory. This hilarious sitcom, centered around a group of brilliant but socially awkward physicists, captured the hearts of audiences with its relatable characters, witty dialogue, and heartwarming moments. The Big Bang Theory was a love letter to all things geeky. From comic books and video games to science fiction and fantasy, the show celebrated the passions of its characters with a mix of humor and respect. We loved Sheldon's quirky habits and hilarious catchphrases, Leonard's relatable struggles with love and life, Howard's outrageous fashion choices, Raj's awkwardness around women, and Penny's down-to-earth charm. The Big Bang Theory reminded us that it's okay to be passionate, it's okay to be different, and it's okay to be a little bit nerdy. Number 4, Laughter and Tears Under Fire, it's MS*H. This iconic sitcom, set during the Korean War, followed the lives of a group of army medics as they navigated the horrors of war with humor, compassion, and a healthy dose of mischief. The show masterfully blended comedy and drama, creating a unique viewing experience that resonated with audiences around the world. MS*H was a groundbreaking show that tackled serious issues like war, loss, and PTSD with a deft hand, balancing its comedic moments with poignant and thought-provoking storylines. It wasn't afraid to delve into the complexities of human emotions, making it a show that was both entertaining and deeply moving. It gave us unforgettable characters like Hawkeye Pierce, a skilled surgeon who used humor to cope with the horrors he witnessed. His quick wit and irreverent attitude made him a beloved character. B.J. Honeycutt, a compassionate doctor and devoted family man. His loyalty and friendship with Hawkeye added depth to the show. Radar O'Reilly, the lovable company clerk. His innocence and quirky habits provided much-needed comic relief. And Margaret Houlihan, the tough-talking head nurse with a heart of gold. Her character evolved over the series, showing strength, vulnerability, and compassion. MS*H reminded us that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, humanity, and the power of laughter to help us through. The show's legacy continues to inspire and entertain new generations of viewers. And that's why it's a true classic. Number 3, Modern Family, Modern Laughs, it's Modern Family. This mockumentary-style sitcom gave us a glimpse into the lives of 3 interconnected families, each navigating the ups and downs of love, marriage, parenting, and everything in between. Modern Family taught us that there's no one right way to be a family, and that love, laughter, and a little bit of patience go a long way. It was a show that celebrated the imperfections and the joys of family life, reminding us that even when things get messy, love always wins. Number 2, I'm listening to Frasier. This critically acclaimed sitcom, a spin-off of the beloved show Cheers, followed the life of Dr. Frasier Crane, a pretentious psychiatrist who returns to his hometown of Seattle to host a radio advice show. Frasier was a show that celebrated intellectualism, but it never took itself too seriously. It was filled with witty banter, sharp observations, and a cast of characters that were as flawed as they were lovable. We loved Frasier's neuroticisms, Niles's uptight demeanor, Daphne's down-to-earth charm, and Martin's grumpy yet lovable personality. Frasier was a show that made us think, it made us laugh, and it reminded us that even the most sophisticated among us can still trip over our own feet sometimes. Number 1. We love Parks and Recreation. This mockumentary-style sitcom followed the lives of a group of quirky and lovable Parks and Recreation Department employees as they navigated the ups and downs of local government, personal relationships, and the occasional raccoon infestation. Parks and Recreation gave us a cast of characters that we couldn't help but fall in love with. Parks and Recreation was a show that made us laugh, it made us cry, and it reminded us that even in a world that can often feel cynical and divided, there's still room for optimism, kindness, and the power of community. And that's why it's our number 1 pick for the best American sitcom ever. And there you have it, our top 10 picks for the best American sitcoms ever. Let us know in the comments which sitcom is your favorite. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.